Alright, first of all, I'd like to apologize to my watchers on DeviantArt. Honestly, I felt like it would be better if I did a video to explain everything. Don't worry, there's still going to be some happy stuff in here. It's just... yesterday didn't go well. As my DeviantArt watchers know, there was a court hearing that I had to go to yesterday with my parents concerning... stupid cell phone. Just Gaia. But anyway, had to go to the court hearing. Thought we were going to get to testify and determine whether the middle of my three younger brothers, who I commonly refer to as the jock because he's very big into sports and stuff, and I don't fault him for it. It's what he likes, and honestly I don't blame him. I guess he feels like he's the one normal kid out of the four. And the youngest, who I refer to him normally as Kento because that's the name of his anthro character, who I guess since he's 12 years old he has turned Kento into a god mod. He doesn't understand character development. Anyway, went to the hearing yesterday. Thought we were going to get to testify about why the jock and Kento needed to stay with my parents. The judge didn't hardly let anyone talk. And the hearing only lasted for about maybe 20 minutes. And it was quickly decided by her to remove the jock and Kento, only temporarily, but it could turn permanent, who knows, from the home. Right now they're both in foster care. Although luckily me and my soon-to-be husband, he is Josh Guyver 555 on DeviantArt. Anyone I mention on DeviantArt, I'll post a link in my the description thingy, I guess, the one that's under the video. Now, I mean, it used to be over here, now it's down there. But anyways, yeah, hearing did not go well. Nobody got to talk, and, well, except for saying whether a statement was true or not. And the worst part was this bailiff decided to manhandle my father. See, best advantage of video is I can show you what my dad did to get the bailiff to basically attack him. Sitting on the back of my chair for this. My dad was sitting in the chair like this at first, then he turned like this and put his leg up on his ankle up on his knee, how he always sits. Well, the bailiff saw my dad doing this as him getting ready to jump up and start acting out in court. Excuse me for eating, I haven't eaten lunch today yet. Well, unbeknownst to this bailiff, and I honestly don't think he cared, my father had broken his collarbone when he was young, and it's never healed correctly. And he dislocated my father's shoulder in the process of shoving him down, back into the chair, and shoving him back up to the table, and basically telling him to shut the F up and only talk when the judge asked him a question. Which the reason my father was talking and readjusting himself in his seat was because he had been asked a question by the judge. But that's enough of this, so get some happy things taken care of, and then that'll be it. And of course I will on DeviantArt be posting a link to this video, and I guess I can post a link to my own DA page for any YouTube people who want to check out my DeviantArt. Okay, happy things. Got reply cards back from about 4 different people. Well, people as in them being the heads of their households, and so far we know that about 15 people are definitely coming to the wedding. We got our cake, very short notice, but the woman was able to squeeze it in because the cake we want is very simple. Basically, it's a 3-tier white wedding cake. It's going to be chocolate on the bottom, yellow cake in the middle, and then the top tier that me and Josh are going to be keeping is a chocolate cake. And it's very basic, white frosting or fondant. I don't know which one it's going to be, probably fondant. It's going to have gold ribbons around the bottom of each tier, and then royal blue piping designs above the ribbons. So it's going to be very pretty, very basic, classic wedding cake with our wedding colors in it. Also, I guess another happy thing is, I guess I could show off a couple of, or at least 2 crochet things real quick. First off is this crochet a palm. I got the pattern from Wolf Dreamer on DeviantArt. I will put a link to her page. She has a blog site where she puts all her fan art patterns, I guess you could call them. And lastly, but definitely not least, is this purse backpack thing that I made of Angry Beansprout Face Ed from Fullmetal Alchemist. And I basically used D. Jones Girl's Alphonse reusable lunch bag pattern as the base for the Ed bag. I basically just did color changing and I added in extra bits to make it. So that's it, and hopefully everything goes well and me and Josh will be able to get Kento and have him live with us until the end of the temporary custody. And if we have to get permanent custody of him, we'll work out visitation and stuff for my parents, which hopefully we can get it to where they get to see him every week or as often as possible. Honestly, I think every week would be best because my mama needs to see her zoo. Alright, and I guess that's it, so bye.